Hey everybody, it's Chris back with another review for the Blue Collar Beer Gourmet. Hope your November was a good one, today being the first day of December. Um, I'm going to be reviewing a beer from a brewery with which I have a great deal of familiarity, and I think most of us over here on the West Coast do, and that is Ninkasi's Pacific Rain. Wow, that's not coming through at all. There we go. Pacific Rain, Northwest Pale. It is kind of a light, it's a light label, so that's why it's kind of showing up light on there. And as I bring it in close, there we go, kind of coming into focus. Now you can see. But it says Mackenzie River, lava filtered, and Simcoe, Mosaic, Citra, and Nugget are the four varieties of hops that are in this. I did go to Untapped and checked out and found out that 5 of my friends have given it a cumulative score of 3.65, and 7,577 people total have given it a cumulative score of 3.61. So, as you can see, this is a pretty well-received pale ale. This does have an ABV, I just saw it, of 5.4, making it about right for a pale ale. Actually, yeah, putting it right in mid-range. Those of you who don't know, Ninkasi is the goddess of brewing. Ninkasi Brewing Company is out of Eugene, Oregon. And this is described as water from Oregon's Mackenzie River and 4 hops, which I just read to you. It's got 50 IBUs and, as I said, a 5.4 ABV. I paid $1.99 for this 12-ounce bottle, and there it is one more time, fully in focus, so you can actually see Pacific Rain. So, I decided with that hop configuration, I really wanted to get a good whiff of the hops. So I grabbed my Sam Adams glass, and those of you who don't know, the little nub, that if you have one of these glasses, that little nub is specifically for the bouquet. So, I'm going to be using my Firenze, bottle opener that Tony brought me back from Italy. I tell you, I gotta say, the first whiff I get is alcohol and malt. I'm not really smelling the hops, but maybe it just needs a chance for the air to get to it. So let's pour this pale ale and see just how pale it pours. And I'm going to describe that as a medium carbonation. There's lots of bubbles, but it's not overly crazy with the carbonation. The head, as you can see, is nice and foamy. Sorry, I went and specifically got this glass and then didn't use it properly. So there it is. There's my nub, and I still got to say I'm smelling alcohol and malt. I'm not really smelling much in the way of hops. There's a little bit of citrus back there, which is funny because I don't think Citra was one of the hops on here. Well, yeah, actually it is. It is. Okay, so Citra is one of the hops. That's the only hop I really smell. The Simcoe and the Mosaic and the Nugget, I'm not picking up on that at all. But that is just aroma, and flavor is everything. So let's dig into it. Cheers. Well, it's a pale, that's for sure. I mean, it tastes like a pale. Got a medium-low mouthfeel, a dryness that comes in the aftertaste. I'm tasting the biscuity nature and maybe a little bit of the Mosaic hops or the Nugget. Not sure which of the two, but I've had better pale ales than this. I'll tell you that much. It's nothing extraordinary. It's nothing to write home about. It's a very standard pale ale. The color's pretty standard. Carbonation's pretty standard. The IBUs are pretty standard. The ABV's pretty standard. I've had some great beers from this brewery. This is, as I say, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just nothing extraordinary. What I would really love to know is you fans out there who are you fans of pale ales out there, any of you who've had this, I'd love to know what you think of it. I really would. I'd love to know what pale ale people think of this beer because, quite frankly, I'm just not impressed. It tastes like a beer, you know. I know I've said that many, many times on this program, but that's what it is. It tastes like a beer, and there's nothing really exceptional about it. So I'm probably going to be giving it, especially since it came in a bottle, 3.25, I think, is more than enough. So anyway, until next time, drink good beer, don't break the bank doing it, and cheers.